Welcome to your in-depth horoscope forecast for week commencing the 18th of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. This week begins with the Sun in the passionate sign of Scorpio, but he is going to be joined on Tuesday by the co-ruler of Scorpio, Mars. And Mars is going to be in this location for the next 6 weeks, which takes us up to the early days of 2020. This exciting development, along with Mercury, ended its retrograde also on Tuesday in the sign of Scorpio, gives us an awesome opportunity to transform parts of our situation which may have been resistant to change. Now, some of that resistance could have come from ourselves, some from the circumstances we've been encountering. It is true with Mercury retrograde. It won't go back to the point where the retrograde began on the 31st of October until the 7th of December. So we have to expect that although things can speed up, we can get pieces of information or news or the green light that we've been waiting for, things may still take a little while to travel back to where we want. But Mars moving into this area is certainly going to help, because Mars is the planet of desire and instant gratification. And moving back into its home zone, it really gives us all an opportunity to dig down deep within ourselves, to tune into what we really want. And speaking of which, when it comes to relationships, Venus forges a quite beautiful angle to Jupiter, the planet of fortune and of expansion, in the last half of this week. These two planets are known as the greater and lesser benefics, so they're both lucky. So it depends for you where this is going to have its impact, but generally it can trigger some kind of good fortune. Also, Venus is going to be forging a semi-sextile to Pluto, the other co-ruler of Scorpio. And this suggests that expansion but also responsibility can go well together if we're open to change. Now, the Sun is going to be moving into the sign of Sagittarius on Friday. So that gives us a triple Sagittarius feel to the end of this week. And if your situation has felt very bogged down with politics, or there's been some kind of big change that has unfolded in your situation, or life has just seemed intense, there is a chance to just free things up and be a little more joyous as this week draws to a close. But with Mercury angling beautifully to Neptune over the last couple of days of this week, it's vital that we do continue to listen to our hunches, to tune in to our sixth sense, to guide us through what the end of this week does offer. Your specific forecast, Cancer, is absolutely fabulous. Not only does Mercury start to go forwards in your sector of self-expression, but also sociability, which could bring to an end some of the niggles, delays and frustrations of the last 3 weeks, but Mars moves into a much more outgoing zone. This can see you feeling less prickly and perhaps less defensive, if I could say that, and much more inclined to engage with other people. Also, with Venus and Jupiter coming together in your sector of work, if you are applying for any new roles, this can actually be a really wonderful combination. Also, with the Sun moving on Friday into the sign of Sagittarius, if you do need to grapple with the nitty-gritty of life and make things run really smoothly and efficiently, you've got a great opportunity to do this in the next 4 weeks. But there's no denying, with Uranus and Mars in opposition, things could be a bit helter-skelter. Plans could be made, you can invest in them, and then there could be some kind of switchback, and you may find yourself investing in something else. But the one thing it won't be is dull. And as this week draws to a close, and Mercury forges a quite beautiful link with Neptune, if you can go and see a movie or a band or a show or some kind of art event, it can be very uplifting for the senses. It's been a real pleasure being with you. If you'd like to go beyond your zodiac sign and discover what 2020 will hold for you based on your personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, please see the link beneath this video. You can get the rest of this year free and 30% off. But for now, good luck and goodbye.